Drew Pritchard is one of Britain's leading decorative salvage dealers.
Wow! You've turned furniture into a religion.
He's on the hunt for weird and wonderful objects.
The shape is like the Nautilus, isn't it? Amazing.
And this time, in search of exclusive, locally sourced antiques, each with a unique story to tell, he's scouring the country from Cornwall all the way up to the English border with Scotland, where the long trip may just be worth it.
Rarely in life do you find something that's perfect. And that's as close to perfect as you're ever going to get.
In the Welsh valleys, Drew lands on some abstract artwork.
I just lift this out because this is quite an expensive painting.
Ah! God, that's good.
And in a packed auction house, there's a lot to learn about Cornish ceramics.
Troika. We bought it in the past. It has a huge following.
With help from his team,
It's completely peppered with staples.
Drew draws on decades of expertise to discover the extraordinary and the unique.
I've never seen one of those. What a great thing.
Drew travels home and abroad to unearth special pieces rich with provenance, sourced from local homes and dealers.
What a place. Mamma mia.
On a recent trip to Portugal, he acquired beautiful, distinctly Portuguese artifacts to bring home.
Look at those. Look, oh my God.
And today, it's all hands on deck at the warehouse, as though spoils have just arrived.
What else have we got in there? Oh, that's a big one.
That's a big one, yes.
Today, everything arrives from Portugal. Big day. I had completely forgotten just how much we'd bought. It's just really, really exciting. Really exciting. The last time I saw it, it was in glorious sunshine for minutes at a time. So all that work, all of that time, all of that travel, all of that expenditure comes down to this right now. Wow. Look at the depth of the carving, the relief on that. One of the buys of my career so far. I'm just about to go into my 30th year of being a self-employed antique dealer. And it's a good way to kick it off. Realistically, to clean every piece, catalogue, photograph, mount, market, a year. That's a realistic time. I'm blown away. I am absolutely blown away. It's so good. It's better than I thought. What a thing. Wow. Wow, 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 wow.
It's also an opportunity for Drew to test the knowledge of his son, Tom.
Now, what's that worth? All cleaned up. What's that one piece worth?
God knows. It's got to be 8, 9.
Grand.
100 quid.
Yeah, grand. That's exactly what I thought. Really pleased. All the people we dealt with in Portugal have done us proud. Everything's arrived, no damage whatsoever, and I couldn't be happier. There's a couple of pieces there that I knew were good when I looked at them, and I've got them here, and they're just so, so good. People go, oh, you're really lucky finding that lot. Well, you put yourself in the way of luck. This is what happens, you know? You keep grafting, keep your head in the game, and it can happen for you. And it has, and we took the chance, and I'm really glad we did.
Foreign trips are a fantastic way to source homegrown pieces rarely seen in the UK. And on home turf, Drew's just as eager to lay his hands on more locally made items that celebrate the area they come from. Today, the boys are off to meet two independent dealers working side by side in the Cumbrian countryside, 150 miles northeast.
We're in, near Penrith, as you can see, we're in the middle of the country. We're off to see Ian Mickey and Ian Hoffman. And both are dealers, predominantly in country furniture. They've got a barn they share.
We don't go to many barns these days, do we?
Oh, I love a barn.
Miss barns.
Yeah.
A gateway to the lakes and the North Pennines, the ancient parish of Penrith, just 40 miles from the Scottish border, has been frequently invaded since Roman times. In 945 AD, Malcolm I of Scotland was granted the county after defeating the last king of Cumbria. Despite the area coming back under English rule, Penrith saw countless more devastating raids by the Scots. prompting the building of Penrith Castle at the end of the 14th century to defend the border. Today, on a nearby estate, two 18th century barns boast an impressive private collection of locally sourced furniture, stocked by dealers and friends Ian Mickey and Ian Hoffman.
I've been dealing about 15 years. I'm very much into furniture, especially country furniture, just those unique, special pieces.
I'm a restorer, an ex-dealer, really. And I started off restoring when I was a student, actually, so going back 40, 50 years.
I think it's fantastic that Drew's coming. Really excited about it. Just hope there's something that he likes. I think there will be, but we'll see.
Ian. How you
Drew,
doing?
hi. How are you
Nice to meet
doing?
How you doing?
Nice to meet you.
Hey,
All right, T. How are you doing?
Right?
Love this.
Oh,
Is this
yeah.
yours?
Yeah, it's one of mine. Just
One?
One. How many have you
We're doing
got?
one. What
well,
else have we got?
a couple of other things, but yeah.
Don't tell me we're not buying any cars today. Right.
Yeah, come on in. Come and have a look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What have you got?
Bit of all sorts.
Well, there's a couple of things I can see straight away that I like the look of. It's these.
Oh, yeah.
Tell me about these then.
Right. Cock pen chairs, Scottish. The one you've just picked up's a proper Georgian one, 18th century. Very particular to Scotland.
The direction of the timber, the light chamfer to there, the way that the legs join into the frame, type of timber used, everything really. Where'd you get it from?
I bought it in Scotland.
Did you?
Yeah, it was a lucky day.
Today we're near Penrith and we're on a beautiful old Cumbrian farm. And straight away, two chairs, but one of them's a bit special. It's fantastic. It's everything I want right now. Beautiful scale, incredibly original. And then Ian Hoffman says Scottish. Scotland is 40 miles north from where we are. Now that starts to go, hang on, yes, I've seen some of these before. Rarely in life do you find something that's perfect. And that's as close to perfect as you're ever going to get. Should we get the other one out?
Yeah,
Have a
have a look.
at that one.
Yeah, let's get this one.
So quite a considerably later.
Yeah,
It's close, but that one,
yeah. You know, the tips of the arms,
everything.
the width,
Everything
yeah.
about it. Everything about it. The height's just right. The timber's just right. The scale to die for. It's just, I just adore it. I love things like this.
This George III period dining chair, dating to the 1760s, was sourced just 50 miles away in Dumfries and Galloway. Crafted in the style of the famous Scottish cabinet maker and joiner Alexander Peter, it has been heavily influenced by the British fascination with East Asia in the 17th and 18th centuries, with diamond lozenged backs and cluster columned legs strongly evoking the coveted Chinese bamboo furniture of the era. After some sympathetic restoration work, it could be worth around £1,200.
Do you know what I'm doing?
Yeah.
Appreciating it.
Yeah, it's something you don't see very often.
I'm not doing a lot for my bargaining power, am I?
No. You're not talking it down much.
Tell you what, look after us on something else, and I'll give you $8.50 for it.
Great, thank you,
What a thing.
thank you.
What a thing.
Yeah,
Mwah.
glad you like it.
Kiss that. I get such a buzz from buying things that are honest. These opportunities don't come about every day. So when you see something that good, buy it. Well, you've started well, haven't you?
Yeah,
How
yeah.
are you gonna get
Well,
from there?
I don't think we can top that. Oh, well, let's have a look.
Look at that.
I know.
Isn't that great?
I think that's, yeah, 1930s, I'd guess.
It's a great look. Shawl.
Yeah, English made.
Spin around from the chair, something completely different over there, and it's a chrome-plated, floor-standing, wheeled heat lamp. It's a nice one, this is great. Looks like a floor light, but it's actually a heat lamp. There was all this thing from the, you know, heat for wellness, they would call it now, health, for vitality. Sit in front of these heat lamps, you know. And that's what that is. It's completely original. It's good. Don't know, what do you want for it?
You know, 200 would be about the best on it.
Okay. What I love, right, about things like this is you could put that next to that chair.
Of course you
And
could.
it'll still look
As
good.
a reading lamp.
Yeah, it'll still look great. Should we put it next to that chair?
Try
just
it,
to
see, have
see,
a look.
just to juxtapose it against it. See, that'll just That's why I love to do that. That's all. I love it. Fantastic.
Looks nice, doesn't it?
It's great, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just good design again, you know. Can we round the pair off at £1,000?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do that. Cheers.
Thank you. Good design works together. Good design lasts. Good design matters. A couple of stellar buys so far. Superb. You got anything incredible in here?
There's quite a nice butcher's block table here.
Where'd you get it from?
Bought it locally. Yeah, it's another dealer who's packing up.
I never
Hardwood.
buy these because they're pretty useless, but this is lovely.
It's a good one.
Underneath a pile of stuff is a butcher's block. Sycamore top, really beautiful wear. But what gets me is the base. And this one's really interesting. It's got a splayed leg, real big, thick, chunky leg, not taper or anything, it's just like wallop. But what it does have on it is this pine rack at the front for putting your knives and your saws, and I've never seen one of those before. Comes down to price. It's fantastic, but I'll either sell it on the first day,
Yeah.
or I'll have it for a year.
Yeah.
or more.
I mean, I'm up for selling it. I'd like to sell it.
Yeah, price.
$8.50.
I'm going to have to give you a bit of a kick on that one, I'm afraid.
Okay. How much?
Sorry. How badly do you want to get rid of it? 600 quid bad?
I'd need a bit more.
7?
Yeah, go on.
Sure? OK.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Cheers.
Marvellous. It had to be very buyable because I might have it forever. But I think the colour and the scale, the originality and that splayed base will sell it. Hang on.
Oh, right.
I wanted to buy that bowl. How much is that? I should have got you to throw that deal in there. I forgot all about it.
Be 60 quid.
Sold. Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's lovely. Love these things. Another thing that I see here is this wonderful big, generically called dairy bowls. Big glazed terracotta things. This is a big one. And the colour is lovely and the condition is lovely. Ian said it's made by Weatherigs near Penrith. That's a nice little touch to it. For 60 quid, I'll take it. Today with Ian Hoffman has been wonderful. Bought some exceptional things from him, but I cannot wait to get next door to meet Ian Mickey and see what he's got. Ian.
How do you do?
How you doing?
Nice to meet you. Auntie, how you doing? Pleased to meet you.
I'll be back through this way.
Thank you, mate.
See you in a sec.
Cheers.
Thanks for that.
So, another barn.
Yeah, another store.
Bought some nice bits off Ian.
So no pressure. No, well, I'm trying to hang on to all my good bits, but
Are you?
But you're very
Don't do
you're very
that.
welcome to
Don't
have them.
please sell them to me. There's something here right behind you, actually. What's that? Like that.
Yes, it's a sweetie, that, isn't it?
Used to be a bowling ball that they've carved out of the side of it.
It's a mainly elm, but great colour.
Where'd you get that from?
Funnily enough, that came from up near the borders, Scottish borders.
Scottish borders, we keep hearing that.
But you wonder where it's come from originally, because you wouldn't normally associate that with the Scottish borders. No. You'd associate it with sort of Leinster or somewhere down south.
What are you asking for that?
175.
OK. So you're a country furniture specialist then, are you?
I am really, yeah, that's my love.
So how long have you been doing this then?
I started restoring when I was a student in 1972.
I was 2.
Well,
Looking at all of Ian's stock, it's a studied, nuanced, intelligent, time-served dealer we're dealing with here. It's somebody who knows what they're looking at, and that's immediately obvious as well. Tell me about this.
well, that's an English fruitwood dresser. I haven't seen one as good as that in so long that I couldn't resist going along to an auction and buying that.
Where's it from?
Well, I bought that in Cumbria.
What's this timber here? That looks like oak.
I think it's probably elm. I think you see the backboards all ash. And then this could be a pear or a cherry on the face of it.
So it's mixed fruitwoods.
A mixed fruitwood, yeah.
As soon as I see it, I'm like, look at the colour, look at the timbers, look at the scale, look how original it is. It's really beautiful, and I want it. And I'm just a bit concerned about how much it's going to cost me. What's it worth?
I mean, I'm selling it for $13.50. But things like this used to be well into the thousands, didn't they?
Well, it's the honesty that I like. I love stuff that's not been messed with too much.
Crafted in the 1760s, this handsome example of an English mixed fruitwood dresser, sourced in the local area, features scrolled brackets in a country idiom above a boarded base, and is topped with an intricate moulded cornice. A rare survivor of the period, and in just the right condition, it could fetch around £2,200.